Welcome, Bulldog fans, to this Friday night action here at Mahomet-Seymour High School as our Lady Bulldogs look to take on the Lady Tornadoes from Taylorville. We got a nice packed gym here as we're watching the girls warm up. We're about 8-9 minutes away from tip-off. John Atkins here on the mic alongside Dan Waldinger, and special guest Jake Waldinger's in the house. Jake's going to be joining us tonight. They both get a front row seat at watching their daughter and sister play, so this should be a good one. Pretty entertaining tonight. Talk about Taylorville real quick. They come in, I think hot could be a good word that we can say, and we might mention that several times tonight. They're 9-1 on the year. Their only loss was a close loss to a Civic Memorial team that's still undefeated. They lost to them earlier in the year and have been playing really, really good basketball since that loss. But again, that's a very talented, undefeated Civic Memorial team. So if you're going to have a blemish on your record, you definitely want it to be against a team like that.
For sure.
So far, you know, they've beaten Mount Zion by 8 points. They beat Effingham by 12. That's only Effingham's second loss on the year. Beat Mattoon by 22 points.
Wow.
That's Mattoon's only loss on the year. So there's no question we're going to have our hands full tonight. We'll take a look at their starters. Senior number 2, Aubrey Keitzman. She's a 5'4" guard that's going to bring the ball up for the Tornadoes. Number 14, Olivia Woodward, senior 5'8", another guard. Number 23, Addison Tarr. You'll hear us call that name several times tonight. She's the 5'11" junior. She's the do-it-all. Arguably one of the best players in the conference.
No doubt. No doubt.
And I think we'll get to see a little bit of that tonight. But, hey, at the end of the day, I know our girls got a good scouting report, and we're going to try to limit what Addison does on the offensive end for sure. Number 24, Kylie Heimsness.
Yes.
That's a tough word to say. 5'10" junior. And then they round out with another senior here, number 32, Maisie Fleming. She's a 6'4" junior. Yes,
she's just 6'4".
You heard that right, 6'4". That's unheard of.
Yeah,
that's
and they're not bluffing that.
No,
she's definitely 6'4".
There's no question she's 6'4". So we're gonna have our hands full with Maisie down there. We're going to have to try to keep her off the boards for sure. But, again, I know our girls are going to play hard. I guarantee Coach Garrett's got a great game plan as we see Grace Binkley warming up. That's good to see her in uniform. She's missed the last couple games due to injury. Unfortunately, Ellie Dallas is still located on the sideline in regular street clothes, so Ellie will not be playing again for another game in a row now. I believe this is a couple weeks now that she's missed with that knee injury. So that'll be a big loss. We're going to have some girls step up. But when you take a look at our side of the ball, we're going to start with number 2, Sydney Young. She's our one lone senior. She'll bring the ball up for us the majority of the night, give us that senior leadership with the ball in her hands that we love to see. Number 4, junior Reese Gallagher, followed by number 5, junior Kylie Waldinger, number 12, junior Addie Eisman, and number 14, sophomore Hannah Creel getting the start tonight. Kind of, since Ellie's been out, we kind of, bounced around a little bit here. Sayla got some starts, Grace got some starts, and now we're going to give Hannah a try tonight, the sophomore getting her first start. So when you take a look at the Lady Bulldogs, 4-7 on the year, unfortunately 0-2 in the conference. We're going to try to turn that around tonight, get our first conference win here at home on a Friday night. But we're coming off a really big win, Jake. That win on the road at Unity to a really good Unity team in overtime.
Yeah. Yep.
Beat them 47-43. So hopefully that carries some momentum into tonight's contest. But, Jake, when you think about this, as we are about 4.5 minutes away here from the first tip or our starting lineups and national anthem first, but when you think about this game tonight, the one thing that you just hope that the girls don't think about is the Taylorville 9-1 record, right?
Yeah, correct.
We got to put that aside. At the end of the day, they tie their shoes the same way as we do, and if we have a hot shooting night and keep them off the glass and, the ball bounces our way, anything can happen, where sometimes, you got to beat that mental game first.
Yeah.
And I know they're 9-1, and they have some impressive wins. There's no doubt about it, and they're a good ball club. But again, I think if we can come out hot, again, like we mentioned, confident off of that big road win there at Tolono Unity the other night, and stick with that. Keep putting the ball in the bucket and playing hard on defense. Again, I like our chances. I know I'm maybe the optimist in the entire building here, but at the end of the day, these girls play incredibly hard, and Coach Garrett's going to have a great scouting report ready to go, and I'm excited to see it. And we're going to do our best to bring you the best action we possibly can here on a Friday night, as here we are in Mahomet-Seymour Gymnasium. We're about 3.5 minutes away. Jake and I are going to take a quick little break as we pause for some commercials, and when we get back, we'll give you a quick little wrap-up, final minutes, final thoughts before we listen to the national anthem and hear Dan Waldinger over the loud mic give the starting lineups.
Yep.
We'll be back momentarily.
The Mahomet-Seymour High School Athletic Boosters are proud to continue their support of 20 sport programs that make up MSHS Bulldog Athletics. They thank you for your continued support, and go Bulldogs. At D1 Networks, we take our role in connecting, protecting, and monitoring businesses in Central Illinois very seriously. When you need us, we'll be there, with service that sets the standard. From access control and structured cabling, to video surveillance and fiber installation, we always strive to provide creative solutions to the ever-changing technology needs of our clients. Contact D1 Networks today. Visit our website or call us at 855-836-6363. Andrew White Dentistry is Mahomet's choice for quality dental treatment in a friendly environment. Dr. White is proud to serve his hometown of Mahomet from their new location at 1112 Broadmoor in Champaign. Call 217-359-5050 to set up an appointment today. Jackson Construction and Restoration is a family-owned and operated company specializing in residential and commercial services. We have been serving Central Illinois for over 20 years. If you want to remodel a room, restore a deck, or even start fresh with a new house, Jackson is there. And in the times of need after any fire or storm damage, our team of experts is there to help you rebuild or restore your home. Call now for an estimate on your next project. FedEx Ground of Champaign is a proud sponsor of MSHS Athletics, who is committed to bringing you reliable delivery service. And they're hiring now. Visit the QR code on your screen to apply.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, to Mahomet-Seymour High School Gymnasium. Again, as our Lady Bulldogs tonight look to take on the Lady Tornadoes. We are less than a minute away here from the actual tip. We're going to turn it over to Rhodey so he can put the speaker on loud as Dan Waldinger has a few announcements. We're going to listen to the national anthem, and then we'll listen to Dan give us the starting lineups, and then Jake and I will return as we wait for Dan to come up here and put his headset on.
Yep.
So we'll let you guys listen to this, and we will be back momentarily.
Remember, you're role models for our children and athletes. Again, we're here to cheer for our teams, not against anyone else. Thank you for your cooperation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that all persons in attendance who are able to please stand. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps, and let's join Mahomet-Seymour High School freshman Marin Bartles in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming through rough stripes and bright stars, through the perilous fight, for the red, purple,
tonight's starting lineup. First, for our visitors from Taylorville High School, the Tornadoes. Starting a senior, 5'4", number 2, Aubrey Kixman. Next, a senior, 5'8", number 14, Olivia Woodward. And next, number 23, a junior at 5'11", Addison Tarr. Another junior at 5'10", number 24, Kylie Heinznes. Another junior, 6'4", number 32, Maisie Fleming. The Tornadoes are coached by head coach Hayden Eldred. And now it's time to meet your Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Starting at guard, a senior, number 2, Sydney Young. And a junior, number 4, Reese Gallier. Next, another junior, number 5, Kylie Waldinger. And another junior, number 12, Addie Eisenman. And finally, number 14, she's a sophomore, Hannah Creel. Your Bulldogs are coached by head coach Tom Garrett, Playland and Billy Dallas, and community record.
Jake, you know what? If your dad doesn't make it in broadcasting, he'd be a pretty good announcer. Maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Sign him up for, Bulls, Pacers, something like that. That was pretty impressive. As Mr. Dan Waldinger makes his way up the stairs to put a headset on and join us.
The next Tim Sinclair.
There you go. I love it. Great national anthem by Marin Bartles as well. That was impressive. Freshman here at Mahomet-Seymour High School. Great job. As Reese Gallier jumps up for the ball, and unfortunately it's controlled by the Tornadoes. Pass ahead. That's a first shot right off the bat by Keitzman. On the wing there. We didn't close out and get a hand up. Now we'll bring it up against this 2-3 zone of the Taylorville Tornadoes. Got to be able to make some shots tonight against this zone. As we work it around to Reese in the corner. Goes through the hands. Back to Hannah. Kylie takes it in. Love the drive. And they say she's going up. I love it even more. Gonna put her to the line. Dan, great job. Jake and I were just talking that if you don't make it in broadcasting, you definitely are going to make it in announcing.
I doubt it.
Pacers.
The next Tim Sinclair.
Pacers or Bulls, somebody's going to hire you.
Hey,
that was
I'll
impressive.
be getting paid. But I appreciate the kind words.
As Kylie misses her first, she'll now attempt her second. Hey, got that one to go.
Coach, that's the aggression we need all night, though. Just find those gaps in that zone and fill it up.
No doubt. No doubt, Jake. That 2-3 zone, we're going to have to look to attack those seams.
Check. That's better.
There we go.
Roll.
Sorry,
there
guys.
she is again. That's Keitzman again.
Hot start for Keitzman.
She is on fire. And
she's a senior, and she's their shooter.
yes, she is. Came off the screen and roll.
Coach, I don't know if you talked about it. The Tornadoes like to come out in the 2-3.
We did, and Jake made a great point. We're going to have to look to attack these seams here as Hannah Creel gets it up to Sydney Young up top.
Yeah, you see Eisenman in the middle. Maybe you need to get a touch to her.
Yep. That's what kind of opened it up last time.
There's
just
Kylie
like that.
again.
Yep.
That's that good aggressive play.
Just got to slow down when you get in the lane there.
I mean, I like the penetration to the lane. I think that's the key. We got to get it inside out.
Here's another screen and roll from the Tornadoes. Back up top to Tar, excuse me.
Good help defense.
Yeah. Good help over by Eisenman there.
Yeah, you could tell they're scouted when they get the ball in there to the tall girl. I always
Fleming.
Fleming.
I just announced her name.
Fleming.
They're collapsing hard.
Yeah.
You got
we
to.
Did not.
Yeah, good out of bounds play.
Tar, yeah, it was. The old pick-the-picker play. Taylorville takes a 6-1 lead here as Sydney gets
There
it
we
into
go. That's
Addie.
the key
touch.
right there.
There's
Yeah.
the inside-out play. Around to Hannah, down to Reese in the corner. Taylorville doing a really good job of getting out of this zone.
There's that touch.
Sometimes 2-3
There's
zones.
the look.
Oh, and unfortunately it doesn't go. Sometimes those 2-3 zones can pack the lane,
Yeah.
but Taylorville's doing a good job of extending and getting out and getting hand in shooters' faces as that one rims out. Number 14 there, Woodward with the rebound.
I think offensively, if Addie can slow down there, she's going to have that shot all night.
Absolutely.
And she's capable of knocking that down.
And, oh,
Yep.
my
Speaking of-
Atlanta.
That's 9.
Keitzman,
Or no, that's 7
She's
for
got
her.
7, yeah.
wow, 7 of the team's 9. She is shooting the ball well to start the game. Tornadoes out to a 9-1 lead here.
You know, Coach, she's got an unorthodox approach. But, man, it goes in.
Well,
She shoots from the hip.
I mean, no disrespect, but when I saw that shot, I said, oh, no way. And it went through the net. I don't think it touched a single
Nope.
part of the rim.
And she did it last year to us, too. I remember that
Incredibly
girl from last
impressive.
year.
That was impressive.
I like the tempo at which we're playing at offensively, though. We've got to slow down once we get that shot.
Yeah, we're getting
in the
good
middle.
looks.
Yeah, we're getting good looks.
Just got to
moving
knock
the ball
him down.
around.
Got to knock him down.
Yep.
And defend. Obviously, we got to defend the shooter. I mean, they're playmakers coming in. You guys probably talking about them. Tar and Kylie Himes, this number 24. They're not hurting us right now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
well
shooter.
said.
It's shooter, yep.
Kylie over to Reese on the wing. Reese looking to attack the seam. Doing a good job there, taking care of the basketball. Hannah Creel gets
There
her-
we go. Oh, good idea.
Good
We're
effort
good.
by Addie.
Good.
Still fighting on the ground
Good,
for it.
good.
That's great effort. Kylie takes it baseline and around, and that's Reese's shot.
There it is.
Oh, we
Good look.
needed that one to fall.
Good hustle on the boards.
Doing a good job of getting the rebounds here. Oh, yeah, we'll take that
All
foul.
right, I'll take it. Yeah.
That's Taylorville's second team foul this quarter.
I'm not mad. We're getting looks, that's for sure. And I like the aggressive offensive rebounding for our girls. I think we just need to get some shots to fall here and get this thing going.
Yeah, I think we need to slow down in the lane, too, a little bit. I feel like we're kind of rushing that shot once we get there.
There it is.
Good. Cross court to Hannah Creel in the corner.
Not mad at it, though. I'm not mad at it. I know she didn't connect there, but I'm
Dan-
not mad at the inside
Dan,
out.
you and I talked about pregame here. We knew we were going to get some good looks. We just got to get them to fall.
Yep.
And unfortunately, here in this first quarter, they're not falling for us. But we got to pick it up down on this defensive end, know
Yeah.
where the shooters are at, limit them to one shot.
Yeah,
That's
Sid's,
what's going to give us the best chance here.
Sid's a
There we go.
senior. That's an over the back.
No,
No.
they
Oh,
call
he
it
said
tip.
Tip, yep.
Sid's a senior. She's guarding the shooter. She's going to adjust and start closing out. She's smart.
Well said. Speaking of the shooter up top here,
And she's a senior, number 2 also.
Tar's got it up top. Cuts to the basket. Hannah doing a great job on her. Back up top
Oh,
to
she's
Keitzman,
deep
and she
one.
Yeah, you
lets
gotta
it
guard her.
fly.
You gotta
I
go.
just, how does that, I can't get over the approach, but it goes.
That was the orange line.
That was, yeah.
That is
She's from the volleyball line.
Th-
wow.
Yeah, that's not Sydney's fault. You're not taught to guard out there,
That's impressive.
especially when
I'd like to see Kylie attack that seam there. Again, I mentioned it earlier. They're starting to get wide on this 2-3 zone. We got to attack that middle seam there.
Yeah, there's a turnover. We don't need many of those.
Woodward will bring it up for the Tornadoes. Tar up top. They're hot right now. Ooh, that one rims out.
All
Rebound
right,
to
push
Kylie.
Transition here. That's where we can get something going.
Yes,
there
it
you go.
is.
Good idea.
Yep, love the
Just
idea.
got to connect on that, though. Another turnover.
Sayla Campion coming in for her first appearance, replacing Hannah Creel here.
Creel with the tough assignment on Tar. She did a great job, though, so far. She gets reward with a little break because Tar is currently no score from her.
Yep.
Actually, Tar is got 2 points. I'm
Coach-
kind of over here. She's 23.
Yeah,
isn't she?
yep. She's got the 2
But
points.
still, I mean, that's a
Yeah,
great job from a
absolutely.
sophomore with the assignment. Hannah doing a great job.
No doubt. Coach Garrett calls another timeout. This one will be a full. I think he knows you can't take him with you, so we got to use him now. As Taylorville's on a 12-1 run here. We got to limit the damage. We got to start making some shots, fight our way back in this so it doesn't get out of hand too quickly.
Well, I'm not. I know this sounds silly when you hear it at first, but if it weren't for Kitzman,
No,
she's got 10 points. If
2-1.
2-1.
If she starts slow this game, it's 2-1.
Yep.
She started on fire.
Nail
Yeah.
on.
So if you're a coach, you got to think, hey, that's not going to go all game. She can't
Yeah.
keep hitting them.
I mean, she's making them from the orange line.
Yeah.
That's
That can't keep up, right, Coach?
I
Right,
wouldn't
Jake?
think so.
Did you ever have a game where you went one,
Oh, yeah, I had a couple games where I felt like that, but,
but it didn't last 4
it
quarters?
didn't last 4 quarters, that's for sure.
You might have thought it did.
There's the shooter. Sayla Campion's on her now. Tar with it up top. Here she comes
Yeah.
again, and
Oh,
she's
yeah.
letting it fly.
Man.
That one just
She's
rims
human.
out.
Told
She's
you.
human.
See? Told you she can't keep making them.
Still, though, that one gave me a little anxiety here. All right, good cut
Yeah,
by
find
Sid
the
on the
middle.
baseline
Good.
there. Got a face. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good
Sayla.
look.
Get in there.
That's a great look.
Good fight by Addie.
Good job, Addie. Unfortunately, the 5'11" Tar
Yeah.
pulls down the easy rebound there.
Keep rebounding, girls.
There we
you
go.
Good
Great
foot.
box out by Reese Gallier.
Eyes up.
Kylie's going to look to push the ball.
And that's a foul.
You would think so, but we don't get the call. Sid will collect
It's all right,
the
we got
ball
the ball
and
back.
bring it up. Oh, my.
No.
That,
How does that happen when the possession changes or it gets tipped? I'm not quite
so,
I guess-
unfortunately,
Yeah, that's correct.
it
isn't
technically it is, but that
They didn't
but
change
that was the
possessions.
fastest 10 seconds
Yeah.
I've ever seen. Coach Gary wants to have a conversation about that as well. I mean, if you look at the clock didn't even go off 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Man.
We can't afford breaks like that, unfortunately. As 14 takes it all the way to the rim. Woodward there. Sid kind of got caught in no man's land and didn't really know what to do there. Didn't know if she wanted to hedge and get back or make the full switch, and unfortunately it was a little too late. And picks up the foul as well.
And Taylorville did a nice job of bringing Maisie way out, took help side defense.
Away from the
Gallier
player.
had to come clear over to try to get to that help. She tried her best, but just a well-designed play. We need to find some scoring, huh?
Yeah, we do, unfortunately. Like you mentioned, we've had some good looks. As Grace Binkley checks into the ball game for her first action, there's that inside
There's a
out
good look.
to Reese Gallier.
There
and
it is.
knocks
That's what we need.
down.
That's what we need. Inside touch, outside shot.
Gotta love it. Hey, the Bulldogs are hanging tough here, only down 10. Again, we don't think they're going to keep shooting as hot as
No.
they are in the first quarter here. So limit the damage, weather the storm, fight through it, and let's keep it close.
Yeah, aside from 2, we're
they get
doing a
it
great
in.
job defensively.
Get it into Fleming, the 6'4", back to Tar up top. She'll let it fly, and it goes
shooter's
in.
touch. Shooter's touch.
Good player is Tar. I'm not sure if the leg sleeve is a medical condition or a
drip factor?
yeah, you know, the kids these days. That's
Little drippy drip.
that's what they say.
Actually, she did have a knee injury last year. She
hate to hear that.
She missed half the season, and it actually
Really?
happened against Mahomet at third place.
Wow.
And it was an ACL deal or MCL.
As Kylie Waldinger reaches in, gets the jump ball call. Great effort there.
Absolutely.
See you.
Miss Lori Larson joining us tonight, celebrating the Bulldogs.
Love it.
Yeah, good aggression
As
by Kylie to tie it up there.
Heimsness is going to sit down as well as Tar is. We'll see 15, Wright, get her first action. And that looks like, see the long hair is killing me, Dan. That's 31. Lois will get her first action as well. Great backdoor by Reese.
Connect there, Kai. She's got to take her time there. Good back door. You got to make a good pass, Kai. Yeah, I'd like to see the Bulldogs take advantage. They got 2 of their better players resting. We should close the gap here, hopefully.
That's right. 1:23 to go here in the quarter. Taylorville leads 17-4. Skip across to the shooter. Sayla's got great defense as she tries to
There we go.
drive. Great help there. Sid's got the ball looking to push. She's got great decision. Reese on the wing. Reese takes it baseline.
Good pass.
One more.
One more. Yep.
Knockdown.
Mm.
Great hustle by Reese. Sid's got it. And Reese will let one fly. Short off the front
Got to
of the
get back
iron there.
now.
Good. Good hustle.
Good hustle.
Yeah,
you know, Dan, when
good
Reese
job.
was driving baseline, I love the idea. She passed it out. We made the extra. I'd love to see her take one more dribble to the basket. I think
Yeah.
she could have made that layup or maybe got a foul.
Stop and
And
pop.
now we're at the line, something like that.
Sure.
Oh, as
Oh,
we
boy.
lose, we get lost
Ooh,
in.
got lucky.
Hey, and we'll collect, and they'll collect the foul also.
Wow. Talk about a break.
Unfortunately, Woodward misses the layup there. And the 2 heroes will return. Fleming.
That was a short breather.
That's
30 seconds.
excuse me. No, not that's
Heimsness
Tar
and
and
Tar,
Heimsness. Yeah.
But Fleming is out, so that should open things up for us a little bit. But they just slot Tar in there.
You're replacing a 6'4" with a 5'11" and 5'10", so Unfortunately, 3 things we don't have.
Nope.
As Reese will take care of the ball over here on the wing. Gets it to Sid. There's that extended 2-3. That's a great job of attacking the seams.
pass.
That's that inside-out play, and Reese
Yes,
knocks it
there we
down.
go. There we go. It's
Again,
there.
Bulldogs hanging tough here. Only down 10, 15 seconds to go. Got to get a stop. Let's limit the damage here. No second shots.
Yep.
Screen and roll over on the wing.
over
That's
top.
Heimsness. Reese with the switch there. Sid's got Tar on the wing.
Be
You
ready
know
to help.
she's probably going to try to drive it and shoot it. And that's
Good help.
great help
Good
by
help.
Sayla
Good help.
Campion. Good way to end the quarter there. At the end of 1, Taylorville 17, Bulldogs 7.
I think we should probably take a quick break, pay some bills. We'll be right back here on Bulldog TV.
Growing your family, opening your own business, retiring to travel, leaving your legacy. At Busey Bank, we know there's a lot to look forward to and a lot of planning along the way. Celebrate your life's milestones by putting your money to work. Busey Bank, building business, growing wealth since 1868. Member FDIC.
We're back, Bulldog fans. 17-7, second quarter. Special guest tonight, Jake Waldinger, the man, the myth, the legend from Wheaton, Illinois now.
Back in town.
Coach Atkins, thanks as always
Love it,
for
love
filling
it.
in on a Friday night. I know you got family, you got other things you could be doing, but you're here, Bulldog TV,
That's right.
baby.
That's right.
Yep.
Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
See if we can get a stop here and flip the script.
Oh, good out on the shooter. Good job by Sayla there, making her put it on the floor.
Good defense.
Sid's picked up her defense as well. Heimsness, she'll let it
She'll
fly
let it
from
fly.
deep. I think we want that,
Oh,
though.
we'll take that
out
all
of
day.
out of Tar or Kitesman shooting it. I think we want Heimsness shooting it from that deep.
I agree.
As the Bulldogs still looking to attack this 2-3 zone, move it quickly, in and
Flash
out.
middle, flash
You
middle.
know, guys, anytime we've gotten the ball inside first
There
and
you
then
go.
got
It
it
is.
out, it's worked out
That's a
well
good take.
for us.
That's a good take.
That's
Yeah,
a great play
yeah.
by Addie there. Unfortunately, didn't get the call. Tar cuts to the basket on Sid. Sid will go straight up.
Yeah,
and
that's a tough move.
It is. Unfortunately, the 5'11 Tar just kind of jumped right over and banked it off the glass for her 7th point of the game. Kylie looks to drive.
Look to shoot that or keep going.
Yeah, or drop it to Addie.
Yeah.
Or stop and pop. Yeah, that pass is tough. They're just too good on that 2-3 in the corners. You got some good athletes.
Hannah Creel will return. As Sid will take a break here. Looking to cut. There we go.
That's a
Sayla
good
at
look.
the top
Shoot
of the
that.
key.
Yeah, shoot that.
Oh, unfortunately doesn't fall.
We got to get a couple of those to fall.
We do.
Getting good looks. Back door, doggone it.
Good help by Reese
Great
Gallier.
help.
And
Oh,
Great finish.
Heimsness puts it up and in. That
really
was a great
good
finish.
help.
Kylie gets it into Addie there. Bounces off. There you go. Good
That's
look.
it. That's it.
There you go.
There you go. Good take.
Good take, Sayla.
Addie's doing a good job when she gets out. She gets it out of her hands quick. She's making good decisions. I think that's going to help us here with more open looks. I'm
I
really
do too.
appreciative of the way she's making that quick decision, not holding it in the middle.
Sid with a quick break here. She'll return for Sayla Campion. Bulldogs ball underneath. Reese Gallier will take it. Addie to the corner, up to Kylie. Kylie looks to go across here. She'll get it into Addie. Addie with that
She's
quick
kicked,
pass.
Yep.
Hannah Creel in the corner.
Just the extra pass.
Great
Well
look.
done. You're good. Yep, settle.
Around to Sid in the corner. She'll drive it in.
Back cut.
Good decision. You know, I agree with you, Dan. The only thing I'd maybe like to see Addie do once or twice is turn and face the basket because I think she's got that shot.
Good shot,
As
Hannah.
Hannah Creel knocks one down. I thought she got fouled, too.
Yeah.
Sure looked like it, but Hannah knocks one down from the baseline.
You're right,
21 to
Coach, though.
9.
Addie can make that shot, and it'll keep them a little more honest.
Yep. But, again, for now. She's doing a good job of moving the ball.
Yeah. Traffic control in there.
There's
Help.
that. There's Tar in the middle. And unfortunately, it's just an unfortunate mismatch for us as Heimsness puts it up and in off the steal.
Somehow she makes it through 2 to Bulldogs. That's aggravating.
Pretty good at finishing there. Inside out, Reese Gallier. We got to have that one go.
Loose ball.
Good
50-50.
loose ball. Reese tracks it down. Back up to Sid. She'll take care of the ball.
Got Addie.
Great drive. There goes Reese. Swinging it around the arc here. Kylie's got it up top. Into Addie.
There it is.
Keep moving.
Doing a good job here of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of moving.
Oh, and unfortunately.
Announcer jinx right there.
Yeah,
tough.
I don't know why I talk.
Tough.
Great hustle back by Reese. As Sayla Campion's going to return for the Bulldogs. Give Kylie Waldinger a break. Jake, it's good to see you, buddy. I can't wait to hear about how college has been going, how your first year on the college football turf has been.
Yep.
New program. Can't wait to hear some of that at halftime. I'm sure your dad and you will get a great chance to have a discussion as a backdoor layup there goes up by Woodward. That makes it 27-9. 4:30 to go here in the second quarter.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
Addie around, and good ball movement. I'd like to see us look to score. There goes Hannah. She picked up her dribble, unfortunately.
Yeah, we got to get that spacing back organized.
We are doing a good job of moving the ball, but again, I'd love to see us look to attack the basket and look to go score. I feel like, as Carr gets a block over here on the corner. And Taylorville will look to push it up. And that they do. As it goes in the corner. Up and
We
out.
got to get those box outs.
That's Keitzman with the rebound. That's the shooter. Should get it out of the round.
Oh, there's
Travel.
Good break. Good break for the Bulldogs.
We're going to see Courtney Fonte get some action
Oh,
tonight.
okay.
The freshman getting in the ball game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's earlier than normal for her. And Coach probably thinking we need to find something.
A little bit of energy. Need a little bit of energy coming off
Love
that
it.
bench.
Oh. Okay, get it back. Hannah Creel. There goes Sid. Baseline.
That's a good shot.
Oh, that's
Yep.
a great
Yeah,
shot.
that's
Good
a good
take.
shot. I'm not mad at that.
Not at all. And unfortunately, see the Campion picks up a foul here. That'll just be our team's first for this quarter. That's going to be her first as well. Kylie Waldinger with a short break. She'll come replace Sayla.
Yeah, we're letting this second quarter. I mean, you'd like to see them win the quarter, right, after that start, and we're not winning. We're down 10-2 this quarter.
That is correct. 10-2 there with the great math.
Thank you, Coach.
Tar gets it over on the wing, drives. Hannah Creel with pretty good defense.
Good
Sid
help.
comes to help.
Good help.
Back into Tar.
Good toughness by Creel.
I love it. Hannah's playing really well over there. As the shooter drives baseline.
Good
Up
help.
and out.
Got to get that.
Great
Yeah.
rebound by Kylie. She'll look to push it up. Gets it over to Courtney on the wing.
Easy.
Sid with a take.
Good
Drop
drop.
off to Addie. Oh,
Yeah,
and
she
he's going to call a travel.
Yeah,
did,
that's
she
the right
did.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately, she's got to put the ball on the floor there before she moves her feet. But again, I love the aggressiveness. Good take.
Yeah, she got a little caught up in an indecision. She thought maybe I should dribble, maybe I'll just take it up, and she took one too many steps. But I love the drop off pass from Sid. Again, we're getting some looks. We
Yes,
just got to
we
convert.
are. Reese and Grace will both check back in.
There we
There you
go.
go.
There goes Sid with the steal, and the
There we
layup
go.
is good. 27-11.
Now get back.
Taylorville still on top here.
Reese doing a good job against
That's a
Fleming.
great job.
all
Yeah,
night.
Fleming has not scored yet
0
this
points.
evening. That's pretty impressive when you can hold a 6'4". I don't care, girl or boy.
Yeah.
You hold a 6'4" person to 0 points through 2 quarters. That's pretty impressive.
Reese does such a great job of just using her leverage and her body. I mean, she's got a couple football player brothers. She knows something about
yeah.
leverage.
Oh,
Yeah.
And leverage matters when you're playing 6-4. If she can push her out, then she'll be fine.
No doubt. As Heimsness steps back here, pulls up.
Good
Great
board,
box
good
out
box.
by Grace. Kylie will look to push it up. Got Reese on the wing. Baseline drive.
There it is.
Knocked down.
Get in there, Sid. Oh,
That's a great
unfortunately,
look.
Yeah, it was.
Yep, can't ask for better luck. Need to stop.
We've said it all night, boys. We're getting some really, really good looks on the offensive end. I love what we're doing down here. They're just not falling, unfortunately.
There we go.
As
We'll take that.
Taylorville will turn it over.
Take that free money.
Sailor Campion going to return for the Bulldogs.
Take that free money. That free lunch money.
Giving Sid a
Give me that
breather.
lunch money.
We need our lunch money, but we need buckets is what we need.
We need buckets.
Well, only 11 points so far. We need to find some scoring. Find an answer. Get Grace a touch in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
she's-
A little jumpy.
Yeah, a little jumpy. A little freshman anxiety, if you will.
Coach Gary he's got something working here on the bench. I think he's coaching on the fly is what he's doing. A girl will make a mistake. He pulls her out quickly, coaches her up, sends
it's
her right
fresh.
back in. Yep, exactly. But at the end of the day,
Oh, that's not a foul.
as unfortunately we're going to send Fleming to the line for 2 free throws. At the end of the day, guys, we've talked about it many times. As young as we are, I love what he's doing there with the girls, right? Any chance you get to coach and teach and improve and get better, why not take that opportunity? And this is a game where, again, we're going to learn from.
Absolutely. I talked to you pregame, Coach, but the pairings came out for regionals, and they're pretty favorable for Mahomet. And we talk about building for regionals. We've been talking about that all year in this building season. That's where you want to be peaking.
Exactly.
And it looks like we've got an opportunity to make some hay there. So it's
no
all
one,
about that.
Yeah, no one's going to remember this game on a Friday night against Taylorville when you're holding the regional plaque above your head.
Exactly right.
As Courtney lets one fly, I think she got fouled there.
Hey, I like that she's confident enough to pull
Yeah.
the trigger.
Most freshmen wouldn't even think about shooting.
No.
As Courtney let it fly, and unfortunately it was off. And that's
Jeez.
15.
that's 15. That's
Yeah.
right
Wow.
off the bench for a three-pointer, continuing the Tornadoes' hot shooting streak. As we'll turn it over, and Heimsness takes it down and puts it up and in.
We gotta compete better.
34-11 here. Kylie takes a baseline out to Courtney, around to Sid.
Good
Sid
movement.
to Reese in the
Keep
corner.
moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. There it is.
Yep.
There it is.
That's a look.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that.
That's
good.
definitely a foul.
No doubt. That'll be Taylorville's first foul this period
Well,
with 25 seconds to go.
the 2-3, they don't have to get too aggressive if we're not making our shots, right?
Yep, exactly.
So that's the reason there's not a lot of foul, and we're not doing a great job of penetrating.
Agreed. As Sid gets it in the corner.
Good save by Kylie. Oh, baby. Good drop.
We're not making it too easy on ourselves.
No,
Working a little harder than we have to. And
That's a
Yeah.
good take.
That's
Sid gets hit in the head and makes it still.
Yep.
Nice jumper there. As we
can't
are
let-
not
can't
guarding
leave
the
her open.
shooter.
Man, we got to
And we
match
get
up.
it to rim out, and unfortunately the 6'4 shows up there right at the buzzer. As that'll be your halftime score. Taylorville Tornadoes 36, Bulldogs 13. As the girls will look to head into the locker room and talk about things and make some adjustments. As we watch the youth girls come out, we'll have a little white versus black scrimmage here with our young lady Bulldogs.
Coach.
Always fun to see. Go ahead, Dan. What do you got for
Yeah,
us?
well, we need to talk about our corporate partners. We can't
Always
do
great,
this
yeah.
Without them.
without them, and honestly, we couldn't afford Jake tonight if it weren't for
Oh,
these.
he's
partners.
here we go.
expensive.
He's
I-
getting
here we
that
go.
NIL money from
Oh,
the
here we
corporate
go.
partner.
That's right.
Here we go.
He's famous now, famous alum. So
Love
thank
it.
you, corporate partners. But seriously, all the equipment, all of the stuff that Bulldog TV needs to operate is thanks to them. And those partners are Busey Bank, Christie Clinic, D1 Networks, Dr. Andrew White, FedEx of Champaign, Jackson Quality Construction, Mid-America Mart of Mahomet, Subway of Mahomet, Sun Power by Legacy Solar, First State Bank of Forest, and as always, the Mahomet-Seymour Athletic Boosters. So we thank our corporate partners for making Bulldog TV happen, and we're thankful for all of you viewers for tuning in. Next up for the Bulldogs, boys play here. Actually, the girls are back here Monday at home, but they play on the road tomorrow right away. They can hopefully –
quick turnaround. Gotta forget this.
Which is kind of what you need in a game like tonight.
Yeah.
They'll take on a Eureka team that's a 500 team that hopefully we can handle and bounce back. And then they're back home here Monday. And then the boys are back here Tuesday. They're playing tonight at Lincoln, too.
Yep. Actually, let me try to
see if you can check on that.
Get you an update there on that Lincoln score.
So a lot of Bulldog TV action here the next few days.
Because the boys are at home on Tuesday.
Boys are home Tuesday. Yeah, Normal West, I believe.
That'll be a good matchup for us.
And I believe the girls are Monday. They play Danville. So a couple of opportunities for bounce backs for the girls. Curious how that boys game is going. Coach will have that shortly. But, again, we have Jake here. Jake, what do you think? What's the first semester of college like? How'd you adjust? And, what do you miss about Mahomet?
Yeah, I'd say the biggest adjustment from first semester of college is just the workload on top of how demanding the schedule is as an athlete, especially at a D3 institution where they don't really hone back on academics for athletes.
Right.
So you're doing the full student and full athletic experience, which I loved, but it took a while to adjust. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I'd say what I miss the most about Mahomet.
Yeah, what do you miss about Mahomet?
I think what I miss the most is just. Honestly, like growing up with the guys, you grew up with the same guys throughout your whole entire life. So just not being around those guys has been the biggest adjustment.
Yeah.
Playing with the same guys since you were, 5th grade.
Yep.
At least, maybe younger. So, yeah, just not being on the same field as those guys has been weird. But it's also been cool to kind of connect with new guys, meet new people. And then, just coming back is just kind of bittersweet because you get to connect with all those old friends.
And what's unique from my standpoint about Wheaton is they draw from all over the country. So you're really connecting with people from all kinds of different backgrounds and places in the world, which is kind of awesome for you guys.
For sure.
So I know your roommates are from where?
My roommate is from Owen. My roommate's name is Owen.
Yeah.
He's from Colorado.
Yeah.
Denver area. We have guys from California.
So he knows Prime.
Yeah, he knows Prime. He knows Dion firsthand.
Is he getting in the portal?
Is he in the portal? Yeah. Is he in the portal? Everybody's going
Hey, you know where
Prime.
to find me. You know where to find me.
That's right.
Yeah, we got guys from California. We got guys from Texas. We got a kid from Idaho. We got, name a state. We probably have at least one kid from that state. So, yeah, it's just cool kind of, meeting those guys, seeing what how growing up in, California or Florida or Texas was like compared to Illinois.
And before we move on to boys basketball stuff, what do you, like, I know you've talked to me at home about it, and I'm not tooting Coach's horn, but I am tooting his horn. How did you get to Wheaton? Like, how did the program here in Mahomet and all the sports prepare you, and how valuable was that to you?
I don't want to give Coach Atkins too much credit here.
No,
I'm not kidding.
Nothing.
But
you did it all yourself, buddy.
Coach Atkins, as well as the other coaches, were really good about getting your name out if you wanted to. If you went to them and said, "Hey, I really like this school. Can you help me out?" They're the first guys that are going to help you out.
Yeah.
So I know I kind of didn't really know where I wanted to end up, and I didn't really decide that I wanted to play until probably the end of my junior year. So when I decided that for sure, I started talking to a wide variety of schools, just trying to find the fit. We went on a ton of visits and, just trying to find things. We liked little things about some school. We made the whole pros and cons for every single school. So, how I got to Wheaton, actually my neighbor, Matt Anderson, he had a buddy who played there. And he's like, hey, I know you're looking at schools. Your best shot is just to reach out to this coach and just see what kind of happens. I reached out to Coach Swider, talked to him for a while. We talked on the phone a lot. I really liked what they were about. They got me on campus, and when I got there, my parents couldn't go on my first visit because they were working, and we just got back from Florida. It was just kind of a weird time.
Somebody has to pay for all those visits.
Yeah, and somebody has to pay. So my grandparents came with me, and I came back and I told my parents, like, this is where I want to go, and they're like, whoa, like, you got to slow down. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But then, like, once they came with me, they kind of experienced it as well. And that kind of, put it into gear. And I know you and Coach Swider had a lot of at least one or two conversations. So, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, and Jake, you bring up a really good point just about recruiting nowadays in general is so different.
Yeah, since COVID, really.
I mean, it's incredible. You talk about the portal. We talk about the fifth-year COVID year that they got.
Oh, we got 6th, 7th-year guys.
It's unfortunately hurting high school kids. Yeah. And I mean no disrespect to college coaches, but when you can sit there on your own computer and you can scroll and find whoever is available in the portal, and he's already an established sophomore that's been through a year of a college program in strength training and all the above, why would you not?
Right. Yeah,
your
100%.
job is on the line. As much as that sounds bad to say, it's the truth at the end of the day. Why would you take a risk on a high school kid that you're going to need to develop when, as a college coach, they most of the time don't give you that opportunity to develop kids, right? You got to win or you're out. So unfortunately, that's the biggest change that I've seen in recruiting. So yes, it does come down to a lot of word of mouth, a lot of you trying to reach out on your own, and then finding a school that you like, and trying getting accepted, obviously, and then having that conversation with the coach, and hopefully it goes further.
But you're missing a piece because you're not going to talk about it because you were involved. You have to have a head coach that supports you and wants to get your name out there. And Coach, you do a great job of bringing schools to these boys. Yeah. A lot of these boys in the football program, because that's what I'm familiar with, were exposed. You brought them to the school and exposed them to those guys and really made a name for Mahomet kids. So you deserve a lot of credit. And the other thing that I kept hearing from Jake along the visits, and a lot of the boys, Braden and Nick Golden, who his team, North Central's in the national title game.
National championship tonight.
Shout out to them.
All of them said the same thing. Coach Atkins and his program prepared us. He runs a college-like program.
100%.
So when you went on visits and they're throwing terminology and
I'm picking up on some of it,
and you could tell, so I am giving you a lot of credit here, but you deserve it. You prepare these kids well for the athletic side of the college experience.
100%. And another thing to go with that, I don't want to go too long here, but the 0-hour weight training was very beneficial because it prepared you both for that kind of mental mindset of, we got to get up every day at 5 a.m. and we're lifting.
The grind.
Right. As well as just being prepared because, some kids go into that college, like freshmen especially, and they haven't touched a barbell. Yeah.
Jake,
to the near amount of.
It's funny you say that because I tell kids all the time, like when you go play college football, like it becomes a job, right?
Oh, yeah.
We enjoy it in high school, even though, we have the grind and we have several hard things that we have to do. College football is and it doesn't matter where you play. It's unlike high school from a standpoint of it truly does become your job.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that, in my opinion, is the biggest thing that kids – maybe is the wake-up call for them, or maybe that they struggle with the most. So tell me, what do you think? Like, do you ever have any free time to do anything else? What are you doing in your little free time that you have?
Absolutely.
You like Madden or what?
Do you like Madden? During the season, it's a grind, that's for sure. Our day typically looks like, a 6 a.m. lift. Where we get after it, especially as freshmen. It was kind of development year for most of us. There was 2 guys that played, but other than that, the rest of us are getting after it in the weight room, gaining a lot of weight, trying to get better for this upcoming year. And then we're running 80 to 100 plays of scout team during practice, giving the offensive guys a great look throughout the year, and which it's kind of a humbling experience. Knowing that you're not the guy anymore, and you're the one giving the look, and
no doubt.
The coaches, they care for you, but it's a little different. It's a little different relationship. They're not recruiting you anymore. Yep. It's hard on you. So it's a humbling experience just doing that, and then having to wake up at 6 a.m. the next day. We got meetings until 8, 9 p.m.
And you still got to do your homework.
And you still got to find time for your homework. So I'd say the only true day I had during the season, the only true day I had off was a Sunday.
Yeah.
And that looked like a lot of watching NFL games and just sitting down in the dorm room. And
relaxing from the long, hard
everybody's
week.
Like, go do something. No, like I'm fine right here.
Trying to do some laundry.
Yeah, but I will tell you, me being a 3-sport athlete in high school, has given me the time now that I have almost too much time, it feels like, because I'm used to, having practice after school every day, and now I can just – class gets done at 1 p.m., and I'm sitting in my dorm room playing Madden. So
he's going to become a legend.
I'm gonna be,
better keep those grades up. Speaking of North Central, Coach.
Let's hear it. What do you got for us?
Third quarter national title game, D3. They're down 3.
Okay.
In the Stag Bowl in Salem, Virginia.
We mentioned
still plenty of time. It's 17-14.
We mentioned Nick Golden earlier. Nick got the chance to travel with North Central, be the scout team member that Jake talked about, trying to give his starting group a good look so that they can win a title. Hey, that'd be pretty awesome to see. Next time I see Nick, he's wearing a big ring. That'd be something special. So
they're right.
That team's special, man.
Cortland.
That team is special.
Cortland, North Central 14-0. They've won 2 of the last 3, I think.
Yep. 2 in a row.
Not to change the subject to a downer subject, unfortunately, as we got a minute and 20 to go here. But our boys down in Lincoln tonight, looks like that zone is being effective. As we're almost to halftime here. It is now 29-2. The Lincoln Railers. The Lincoln Railers are on top.
2 points.
I know. I agree.
That's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is.
In a boys basketball game.
Especially the way we've been playing. We've been playing so well. Shooting very well. You mentioned 13 threes the other night against Taylorville.
Give Lincoln all kinds of credit.
And it's a tough place to play.
They run that
1-2-2
or 1-3-1.
The 1-2-2.
1-2-2.
Coach Alexander's been there for
90,000
ever.
years.
Yeah, he's a staple at that 1-2-2, and seems like tonight it's been effective as the Railers we mentioned are up on top, 29-2. Now 31-2, excuse me, as we approach halftime there in Lincoln.
I think he goes back. I think he was with Naismith when they were doing the buckets. I mean, that dude's been around.
He's been around.
Coach Alexander helped him.
I think he might have invented something. Awesome. Maybe
he's Naismith's best friend.
That's awesome. Well, hey, boys, we're back.
Talked right through
quarter
halftime.
Action here. Yeah, great job.
Let's see what kind of adjustments we make here against
I agree. It's
2-3.
always my favorite time to see what adjustments have been made here. As the Bulldogs will start with the basketball.
That's the look right there.
That's the look I was asking for in the first half.
Coach TG jumping up and down on the sideline. You can tell that's exactly what they were trying to do.
She can hit that. She's got a high percentage from free throws, which that's a free throw.
Addie Eisman with her first 2 points, and the Bulldogs start the third quarter off well.
And now you'll see them suck in a little bit on Addie, which should open up a 3 for Sid.
Exactly, that inside-out game.
Or anyone. Reese. There it is. Oh, baby. She just hesitated a little bit.
As the shooter from 3 rims
out.
Grab it. Wish we could have saw that in the first quarter.
Yeah, right. Two-hand that ball.
And this time we're not going to guard her.
I don't know how we're not getting out on her.
Rims out again. We'll take it. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. As Addie gets it in, Sid out on the wing. Sid with the drive, stop and pop.
It's there.
That's a great look.
Yeah, it's there. The elbow shot's there. Free throw's there. If you penetrate, get a charge.
Got to get back.
Good
great
hustle.
by Sid. Heimsness. Oh,
travel.
Oh, double dribble.
Yeah,
there we go. I was helping the official out. Not that he needed my help, but maybe he heard me.
Maybe
Jake.
he heard
maybe.
you. We're close enough, right?
That's right.
And the assists from Coach Atkins.
Give me a whistle up here.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, intramural ref champion over here.
That's right. Somebody's got to do it.
Yep.
Speaking of intramurals is almost approaching. Coach Berner's got the teams all signed up.
Oh, baby.
Shirts are ordered.
There we go. Best time of year.
Yeah, that's right. Always a great time to see the intramural teams out here.
Wonderful time.
You know what? I'm going to be a part of the intramural squad at Wheaton College this year.
I love it.
Okay.
There you go. That'll give you something to do.
Raining it from 3.
Not just Madden.
Yeah, not just Madden.
Hannah Creel gets it out to Reese. Reese back to Kylie up top. Kylie, a good drive.
Wow.
I don't know what happened there. If she got hit.
Yeah, she definitely got hit. I think
Addie gets hit in the face as well.
I don't know how she hits the bottom of the backboard without getting hit, but there's a nice look underneath. Good contest from Reese. Got lucky again. Let's see if we can win a couple possessions here, guys.
That would be great.
Oh, turn and shoot. That's a great look.
Amazing.
There we go.
Inside out, and it rims
out.
out for Reese.
Good look, though.
Yeah, that shot's there, too. Maisie did a good job of sucking up, and she's going to honor Addie's shot now.
Great D by Sid here. Times this up top. Around to Tar on the wing. She'll pull it.
Yeah, just so many
She
weapons.
drops it.
That's
Just
pure.
so many weapons on their end, and we just can't seem to adjust.
As we mentioned earlier, the 9-1 Tornadoes. Only loss was to Civic Memorial earlier in the year. They're showing why they're 9-1 up to this point.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're the favorite to win the girls' conference, or the Apollo conference for the girls. That's a clean block, actually, but they
A
get
little bit of body, maybe.
Yeah, they get Sid. Good contest from Sid. I like that she didn't just let her have it. Contest to the end, fight. But yeah, they're the favorite for sure. I think they're a better team than Mount Zion. Coach, you called Mount Zion with me.
Yeah.
They
great.
got a good matchup with the two bigs.
You know, and to your point, I mentioned that earlier about how they had beaten Mount Zion earlier in the year.
Yeah, you're
Ended
right.
up beating them by 8-12, whatever that was. So we knew it was going to be a tough matchup. But to your point, they have the 6'4" girl that can stop Anderson from
Yep.
Mount Zion, and
Yep.
that definitely makes a difference for sure.
And we've seen it tonight. I mean, they've got right now they got 2 girls in double figures and 1 with 7 or 8 now, and then 2 with 4. Everybody's contributing for them
Yeah.
offensively, and they play a good 2-3.
Spreading the wealth and that extended 2-3 with their long, with their length.
Yeah.
It's pretty effective as Grace gets it. Out to Sid. Sid will look for Kylie up top.
Oh, just indecisive passing and cutting and just not on the same page.
Sayla Campion's going to come in for Sid and give Sid a breather.
Yeah, Kylie gets a break too after that turnover. Bring in the freshman again, see what she can bring. .427 left in the third. Fleming.
Hey, we got a great 5-second call there.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Taylorville coach up by almost 30, and he's going to
Still
complain
complaining.
about that call. As I thought, it was great defense by the Bulldogs. Sayla will bring the ball up for us. Looking to spread it around. Courtney over on the wing. Tries to skip it across.
You just that skip pass is not going to work against a 2-3.
Yeah, especially this extended 2-3 with
Yeah.
long arms. Himes is from deep.
Wow.
Wow.
He'll
I mean,
rattle it home.
There's just kind of a shooting clinic happening on us right now. You like to see the girls show some pride here. There's nothing. They're not coming back. Let's face it. Down 30, but you'd like to see them compete. They've been doing it all year, just like that. Grace
Good
competing
hustle
for
by
that
Grace. Yeah.
loose. Play each possession one at a time and compete.
No doubt. You're only as good as your next opportunity.
Yep.
Let's make the most of it.
Play for that Bulldog on your chest.
Love it.
Don't worry about the score. Play ball. There's another 3 from Tar.
Wow.
She's money. Seen that over the years. She can hit it. She's skilled. She'll be playing the next level.
Yes, she will, Dan. Only a junior. Do you happen to know, does she have any interest, any offers? As Courtney Fonte
There we go.
knocks one in from 3.
She doesn't have
Love
any,
to see the freshman pull the trigger there.
to my knowledge, Coach, she doesn't have any official offers yet, but she's had a lot of great visits to, I know she's been to ISU, I believe, Indiana State as well.
Nice.
So some high-level schools are
Yep.
looking at her.
Very good programs. You know, we mentioned it earlier, that ball game on the 23rd of January, Taylorville at Lincoln.
Yeah, that'll be good.
If you're
Good
a basketball
basketball.
fan, that could be, as we
And Lincoln's such a tough, or Taylorville's such a tough gym to play.
yes, it is. Fun gym. I love
Fun.
the
I
gym,
love
especially as
that
a
place.
fan, no doubt. No
It's
doubt.
a throwback for sure, and man, the crowd's literally on top of you.
Yeah.
The shooting perspective is weird.
You know,
Yeah.
speaking of that, is where the junior high boys state is
Is it?
located.
I like that.
Yep.
That's
yep.
kind of fun. That's
It
where
is.
that's where you want to be. Then.
That's exactly where we want to be. No question about that.
And talk about
Speaking
that.
of,
Talk about your teams
Tomorrow we got a big day, long day.
Yeah.
We'll be at home. Both 7th and 8th graders are going to play a little 3-team round-robin tournament.
Fun.
As both Taylorville speaking of, they will be there tomorrow morning, as well as Teutopolis down in the old
wooden shoes.
The wooden shoes, you got to love it.
They can play some hoops.
Great basketball program. Speaking of, their 7th grade team is undefeated, so we're looking forward to that challenge. And I believe their 8th grade team only has 1 or 2 losses. So, again, it should be some really good competition in basketball tomorrow for our 7th and 8th grade boys. We square off. Tomorrow the 7th graders will start at 9 against Taylorville, and our
no foul, huh?
And Sid puts it back up and in. And our 8th graders will follow again against Taylorville. They'll play about 10-15 will be about that tip. Then we'll sit a game as Taylorville and T-Town will play each other. And then we look for our 7th graders to finish off against T-Town at 2.
Sorry, Coach.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
good. That was a great play. I completely agree.
Sid's battling. Love to see it.
Good take.
Another no call. I mean,
they want him to play.
There's another foul.
Courtney literally just got smacked.
3 possessions. I know we're down 30, but the refs need to keep playing too.
And it looks like both ways.
Yeah.
I think the refs have just given up.
I mean, they're still getting paid as far as I know.
I don't think. Don't think we cut their check in half. So.
Oh, man.
You're still going to get home early tonight, boys?
Yeah, you're fine.
Let's finish the game here.
Running clock will be in the 4th quarter. Bulldogs down more than 30.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kylie stop and pop. Around and out. Unfortunately, it just hasn't been a good shooting night for the –
Hey, turn your head. There we go.
Blocked by Addie.
1 pass. Eyes up.
Hasn't been a good shooting night for the Bulldogs, but doesn't mean we can't make up for it right now. We pass around, inside out.
There you go.
Addie to Sid.
There we go.
Drive, kick
there
to Reese.
We go. It's a good look.
It's just not our night shooting.
Just not our night on the shot.
Getting some decent looks. Just not knocking them in. Yeah. Those nights happen.
Well, Dan, and we talked about it earlier, you would love to maybe come in tomorrow and get some shots up and work on that, but unfortunately they're in a quick turnaround. Where'd you say they're going tomorrow?
They're in a St. Joe shootout.
Okay.
It's a one game only at 5:30. They play Eureka.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, I think Eureka's about a 500 team. So if you're gonna have a game like this, the first thing as a player is you want to get back and play.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That used to be a decent little Corn Belt rivalry. Am I mistaken? So
you're exactly right.
Hey, Courtney Fonte knocks down another one.
Another 3-pointer.
We might see the freshman's playing time increase.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing, too, boys. I've talked about this many times, even with my own team.
Travel.
You know, when she's on the JV team, she's got to bring the ball up. She's got to do a lot of the work.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes you don't get the statistics. Well, and here in this case, right, when you got other players around you, now she can be that off guard. Yeah. They kicked it out to her. She can just focus on her shot and knock it down like she's done. That certainly changes things a little bit.
Really good point, Coach.
As the first free throw is up and off for Werns. Werns Bailey is a sophomore. Getting some action here in a 51-23 ball game with 19 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter here. She gets that one to fall.
18 left to go in the 3rd.
Kylie will bring it up. You know, we mentioned it earlier, you know, Kylie's having to bring the ball up. Unfortunately, our normal point guard, Ellie Dallas, has been out with an injury. So, again, we're asking Kylie to do something she's not used to doing. As Sid goes up and in.
Good back door, good pass.
Good cut.
You know, but again, so Kylie probably normally would be in the middle of this zone, which would put Addie maybe off in the corner. Yeah. You know, unfortunately, we got girls playing in different spots, learning on the fly as well. You know, we've mentioned that before, too. You quick Coach Garriott's system. It's all work in progress. And, again, I love what you said earlier, Dan. I love the fight that we're showing here as Sid gets that free throw to go as well. That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Taylorville 52, Bulldogs 26.
Yeah, keep fighting. It'll be running clock. This quarter will go quick, but let's fight to the end, see what happens. You're building for tomorrow now and thinking about that next game, get that bounce back tomorrow, hopefully. No practices. 3 games in a row, no practices. So you just gotta roll.
It's a great point. And quick little update. not that we want to bring up sore subjects, but a quick little update from Lincoln. They were down 20-2 at the end of the first, and unfortunately now at halftime it's 37-2.
Ooh,
so
still
we got
points
beat
in one quarter.
17-0 in that second quarter.
That
That's
is hard to believe.
again from a team that has been playing so well and shooting the ball so well. 2 points. That 1-2-2. It's a different world,
It's
right?
totally different.
We talk about a man-to-man. You can beat a man-to-man defense
Yep.
because you can find a mismatch. You can take advantage of this person versus this person.
Yep.
Sometimes in a zone, especially if you're having an off night shooting,
Got to be ice cold, obviously.
it could be a struggle.
Well, and they extend it too, so there might be a lot of transition points where we're getting turnovers or something. But it's hard to believe 2 points at half.
Yeah.
Against really a Lincoln team that we thought
They're kind of down this
was
year.
down.
Yeah.
Was down.
They are.
Good ball movement again by the Dogs. See him get a touch there. Side. Fonte Popper. Follows a shot well, gets fouled.
Quick little update on Nick Golden here.
Yeah.
North Central ties it up 17-17
All right.
now.
All right, all right.
How cool would that be? Nick flashing off the championship
Coming back.
ring. That'd be
heck
pretty
yeah.
sweet. So hopefully North Central can pull that out.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been in that game a few times.
Yeah.
Just a few.
They understand the pressure.
Good hustle, Sid.
They're on the floor.
As Sid and Sayla fights for the ball.
Good
Look at that
hustle.
effort.
Say.
You knew she was going
Good
after
hustle,
that.
say.
As the crowd absolutely applauses the effort there.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Coach Garrett's going to give her a thumbs up as well.
Yep, fighting like they don't know the score. That's what we want to see.
Oh, that's a great double screen right there. That's a great play.
Good.
Yeah, really good play. Easy. Be strong here. Be strong.
Too predictable there.
Yeah.
Great effort by Reese.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to – I understand the quickness, trying to get around the perimeter, but we got to get that inside out. They're going around the perimeter. They're just going to take chances on us.
Yeah.
There's an inside out.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Courtney, unfortunately she had the hot hand up to that point. As we'll get the foul called. I'm not sure. Wasn't it 30 to start the quarter or no? I know it's cut. I know it's cut it within it now, but
I think you're right.
I think you just keep it going. It was over 30 before the quarter. I think.
I don't know that it was.
Oh, really?
It must. We must have cut it within 30.
I think this is the score that it was.
Good pass.
Unfortunately, Reese can't handle it and
Good
then
look.
takes out a cheerleader.
Yeah, she's okay. She's laughing.
Yeah, she's all right.
As it'll be Taylorville ball up 52-26 here with 6.5 to go in the game.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, got the offensive foul called. Illegal screen he calls up top there. On 32, that's Maisie. It's going to be her first foul of the evening. As we hear some fans ask the coach why he's whining. Gotta love this rivalry.
Love it.
These girls have played each other since they were little and have always had some good battles, and sure there's no love lost here. As the foul gets called there on, I believe that's going to be on Reese. Yes, it is. That'll be her. That's her first.
There's a three from Tar. Nothing but net. Got to close out a little better on her. She's a shooter. And she's up to 22 on the night, folks.
Quietest 22
really quiet.
I've ever seen.
Compete.
As we made a point to talk about at the end of the first quarter how she had 0 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now.
And now has 22.
And you would not expect that.
No.
No, it's very quiet scoring.
Good stop and pop by Sid. Rims out. We just can't get one to fall. Still playing hard, though.
Back.
Good cut there by Heimsness. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. If she puts this first one down here, we'll see the clock continue to run as we got 5:06 left. I think the Taylorville coach knows that she's going to make these as he's looking to make a wholesale substitution here.
Yeah, they've got 3 players now in double figures.
Pretty impressive.
Tar leading all scorers with 22. Heimsness with 12. Kiddick, what's her name? She scored
Keitzman.
Keitzman. She scored the first 10 and quiet since.
As Heimsness makes both, and she'll have a seat. Rewarded for getting to the 30 points.
Good ball movement.
Great play.
There you go. There you
Nice
go.
Good
Addy
take. Good take.
Gets one to fall.
Yep.
Great play there.
Find the middle. Addy with a nice dribble pop. Bucket.
Gotta love it. Grace.
Kylie's
Addy with
good
the rebound. Looks ahead to Kylie. She runs ahead. She'll take a baseline. Oh, around and up and under.
Nothing doing.
Great hustle by Addy. Working the ball around, being patient here.
Shoot it.
And
Just can't get it to
unfortunately,
fall tonight.
Kylie rims out.
Traveling.
We'll take it.
Wholesale changes.
And
for the
line
Dogs.
change for the boys.
Line change.
Line change here.
A few returners are going to come back in. We'll also see Erin Dowse get her first action of the evening. We will also see, I think that's Kelsey
Addie
Foose.
Legacy,
Okay,
yeah,
there you
Kelsey
go.
Foose.
And Addie Legacy. And then
course,
that's
Hannah
going
Martin.
to be Hannah Martin. You're correct.
And there's Anna Stryker out there as well, guys. So good to see some young dogs getting a little action in varsity level. There's Addie, the scene.
Hey, gotta
bang,
love
bang.
it.
Finally a little hot sauce.
Love to see that one
Hot
go down.
sauce.
Thank you, Addie Legacy. Stepped right into that shot. Well
She
done.
did. Came in confident off the bench as
Gotcha.
Taylorville
There we
will
go.
turn it over.
Good stop.
Clock is running now, so we have hit the
Yeah.
threshold officially. Jim is very quiet.
Oh,
Good hustle.
Good patience by Taylorville. Good steal from Martin. Ends up with Legacy. There comes Hannah. She'll bring it up. Hannah, just a freshman.
saw Courtney Fonte, the freshman, play earlier. Now we're seeing another freshman, Hannah Martin, getting some playing time.
Skip pass.
Let's
Another
see
one?
Go 2 for
again.
2.
Oh, that would have been nice. Follows her own shot.
Good. The skips are wide open. That's a good look.
Skip to Hannah Martin. You know, she's probably tired from that JV game. She
Yeah.
played a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
As that JV game we failed to mention earlier went into overtime. Unfortunately, the Taylorville Tornado JV girls came up victorious.
Mm-hmm. Good battle.
Great ball game. Yes, it was. As we got 1:25 here to go in this one. I think might have been a travel, but
Got a foul call.
hey,
We'll take it.
On the arm.
I'll take it, I guess.
He's not done yet. We thought he was done earlier, ladies and gentlemen.
He's making a comeback.
He has decided to call him now.
Clock's running though. We'll get everybody home to bed on
That's right.
time.
That's right.
Girls will get a little rest and right back to it tomorrow. That's what we, if we had
Quick
to pick
bounce
it,
back,
this is
yeah.
the one we want.
That's exactly right.
No time to sulk around about this one. Learn from it, move on. Focus on Eureka now.
And I'm sure that's exactly what we'll do in our locker room speech at the end of the game.
Yep.
As we got 30 seconds to go here in this one. There
It's a
you
good
go,
little move.
Anna. Oh,
Good hustle.
Aaron into Hannah Martin. Going to call the foul. And
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Maybe we can get it in and get a shot here before this buzzer goes off.
See if we can get Legacy another 3 here.
That'd be nice.
Or Kelsey get her in the mix.
There
There we
goes
go.
Aaron back to
There
the
we
corner.
go.
Love to say, oh, she's going to drive. Pulls up.
Not a bad look.
And didn't go in, and that'll do it. Oh, we stopped
And
the
we stopped the clock.
Not sure why. Maybe.
Oh.
That was
yep.
accidental.
Holy malfunction with
Yeah,
1.2
yeah.
to go.
Yeah. And that is it.
Hey, and
there's
they're
the
just
buzzer.
going
That's
to wave it
They're
off.
just going to call that one a good one. Yeah, not our night tonight, guys, but hey, we got Eureka tomorrow. Not much to talk about this evening other than appreciate Jake you joining us.
Absolutely.
We'll be back here Monday again for another Bulldog TV matchup with the girls, and then Tuesday again with the boys. Coach, good luck tomorrow with your boys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And
Let's beat them wooden shoes.
That's right. That's right. Be a tough one.
thanks for joining us tonight. For Coach John Atkins, Jake Waldinger, Rhodey, and the crew,
Yep.
have a great Friday night. We'll see you next time on Bulldog TV.